Hi, my name is Rowan Millar, and I'm running for president as an independent writing candidate for 2016. Um, I supported Bernie Sanders for the Democratic primary, and I suppose I at least tentatively supported Rand Paul for the Republican primary. I'm, in many respects, liberal, libertarian, basically pro liberty. Uh, Not necessarily liberal in some of the modern connotations of, you know, big government authoritarianism, which I don't think is in any sense liberal. Um, I'm a democratic socialist like Bernie Sanders, um, and I agree with him on a lot of his main, probably most of his main stances. But I think I have a bigger emphasis on libertarianism, or what I would just call liberalism, in terms of personal liberties and uh, uh, an aversion to political correctness run amok, which I think has hijacked the left all too much in the last few decades. Um, I'm very much a humanist, and so, in some respects, I would dissent from standard leftist positions. For instance, I am a strong supporter of the Second Amendment, of the right to bear arms, of freedom of speech. I'm not in favor of, racial preferences in hiring or that kind of thing, which might be favored by some on the left, the putative left. Um, at the same time, I'm arguably more socialist than Bernie, in the sense that I don't think window dressing is gonna fix the problems that we have in our society. And I mean, I fully support pretty much every reform that Bernie has proposed and that he does propose in the Senate, but I don't think they go nearly far enough. I think that the whole basis of um, our economic system is is wrong. Uh, Starting with uh, the the monopolization, like the unequal distribution of land and resources, which I think is kind of the original sin economically, which has led to so many other corruptions over the centuries, or probably millennia. So I'm for um, I'm for the a human right to housing, a human right um, to you know clothing, food, all the basics, basically. All of what in the 1700s, 1800s, if you were a pioneer coming into a new frontier community in America, these are the kinds of things that your neighbors, the community, would provide to you. They would help provide to you. They would help you build your house. They would help you, they would give you a chicken or a cow to get started. Um, we don't have, in most places, we don't have that kind of neighborly support network anymore. And I think we need something to replace that with. We need something so that people are not just at the mercy of the market, or to put it more accurately, at the mercy of those who have property and have money, and you know on a whim can either allow somebody to partake of that, or refuse that. So I'm for a pretty thoroughgoing reform of society and of government. I do think that our government is essentially a terrorist state, as are pretty much all governments, possibly to a large extent all governments. Um, there's some maybe better than others, some maybe far worse, but at the end of the day, uh, I think there are overreaching, illegitimate laws in virtually every country. So those are a few of the things that I would like to address as president. And thank you for your time.